and that was the trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2. All I can really say about the game so far is, obviously that was the entire cinematic, there wasn't much gameplay feature in that.
No.
But it looks pretty.
Yeah, to be fair, 15 years in the making. It's been a long time since Beyond Good and Evil. For any of you that caught the E3, Ubisoft, you'd have actually seen the creator of the original Beyond Good and Evil on stage. Can he give a cringeworthy moment? He got very emotional about it. This is something that you can obviously tell he's poured a lot of his time and effort into.
Not that we're saying there's anything cringeworthy about getting emotional, just emotional in public in front of a few thousand people on stage.
Yeah, it did make for one of Ubisoft's cringeworthy moments. Not so much him getting emotional, the lady that was on stage with him trying to comfort him, it was kind of, yeah, you obviously weren't expecting this and you're not very good at comforting people. But yeah, 15 years since the first one.
Yeah.
A lot of hardcore gamers, especially fans of the first one, are really going to be looking forward to this one.
I think I might get it myself if the money providing, considering this is going to make me broke.
To be fair, the next 18 months
is going to make me really broke.
Yeah, it is one that is on my list, definitely on my list for getting. It's been a long time since the first one. To be fair, I can't remember much about the first one. I'm going to have to break it out to play it.
This is the age discussion. I think I was too young at 12 to be playing Beyond Good and Evil.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not that much older than you.
No, but you were getting ready for...
Yeah, it's...
You were coming close to the end of your GCSEs.
Yes. Fair enough, alright, I'm older. Don't rub it in. It's been a long time since I played the first one. There's obviously going to be massive Beyond Good and Evil fans out there. Yeah. I know it is still big in the... It's classed as a retro cult classic now, the original. So obviously it's going to be big in certain areas. There's going to be fan groups and everything for it. The only thing I ever find with games like this, when you've played a game, it was a massive hit, people loved it, you haven't brought a sequel out, 15 years later, a lot of build up to it.
It could go Duke Nukem.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't.
So do I, because to be honest, I really want to play this game.
Yeah.
And I'm really, for Ubisoft's sake, as well as that personally for the creative director, I really hope this works.
From what I can tell, it's not as... Like, Duke Nukem was the same childish sense of humour. Yeah, that was grand when I was a kid. I'm not a kid anymore.
Yeah.
I might have the sensibilities and sense of humour of someone at 14. That doesn't mean everything that amused me when I was 14 will amuse me now.
Yeah. To be fair, as gamers ourselves, we know we can be the worst type of fans.
Yes.
Game fans can be worse than film fans or TV fans.
You're only as good as your current release.
Yes.
The biggest one is the Mass Effect Andromeda thing. Everyone's like, oh, blah, 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 it's horrible, horrible. You have to go around in the Nomad. Does no one remember the Mako? Mass Effect, the original, wasn't exactly the best game ever.
No.
They're still good games. And as long as you take an objective view, I think Beyond Good and Evil 2 will be a good game.
Yeah, I think with the amount of
It'll
time...
definitely be a visually stunning game.
Yeah, well, judging from the cinematic scenes that we've seen and that you've just watched, it definitely looks like it's had a lot of time, money and manpower invested into it. It does look like the time put into this it's not something that's been rushed. You can find some games that we've not seen them for years and years and years. Suddenly they revamp it, they bring another one out and they bring a remastered out. And you're just like, really looking forward to a new one. Oh, it's just remastered. This, they took aspects from the original game by the looks of it and they're bringing it into the current generation of gamers. I'm kind of hoping, for Ubisoft's sake, I'm kind of hoping it's going to appeal to
new gamers
as well as the hardcore fans. Obviously, we haven't learnt much from this. At the time of filming this, not much has come out since. I know there was some gameplay, a small amount of gameplay supposed to be at the Ubisoft booth.
Yep.
The only thing we do know from this, one big thing, which if you haven't already signed up, definitely look for, we'll leave a link in the description below, the Ubisoft Space Monkey program.
Yes.
Sign up for it.
Project Space Monkey.
Yeah, this isn't...
If for no other reason than it is a fantastic sounding name.
Yes. And judging by the t-shirts, I want one of the t-shirts they were wearing on the stage. They look brilliant. So look out for me in one of them t-shirts very soon. I hope they release them. Obviously all of this is... Normally when they announce something like this is like, right, sign up for this and this is a really good name for a beta.
Yeah.
No. This is a really good name for what could be a really good program if it's what they're advertising it as. This is our chance as gamers and fans of the original to get involved with the development of the sequel.
Yes.
That isn't something... It's something that some hardcore fans can get involved in.
Yep.
Obviously you can sign up with studios, you can get involved in alpha. This is widespread, community-led involvement in not just gaming, game production.
Yeah.
So...
Could you imagine that in TV and film?
Yeah. I mean, in this, could be...
There's been books written by Social Interaction,
Yeah.
I suppose you call it. And I've never read one. They could be good, they could be bad. Ask New Scientist, they released one. Sci-fi one. But yeah, you wouldn't really see it in any other media.
No.
I don't think it'd work in any other media.
To be fair, it's still to be seen if this is going to work in this media.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we've had community involvement in game development before, but not on this scale.
No.
This, if they do it as advertised, this could be that you can get involved from the ground floor. You have a lot of input. The community as a whole could have a lot of input on how they develop this game, what this game is going to be.
Yeah, I would say more community as a whole rather than you, because the word you it tends to be misleading.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get some lucky people that are obviously involved in the alpha testing and everything else. They obviously get panels in to view games, play games, but that every game does that. This is something new. This is getting the whole community, not the whole community of modders to get involved to help make add-ons.
Yep.
Like, that's one of Bethesda's big things, get the modding community involved. This is get the whole fan base community involved, not in making an add-on, but actually involved in the development of the game itself. Now, depending how much they let the community get involved, this could go one of two ways.
It could go terrible or it could go awesome. I'm hoping for awesome.
I really am. The fans, I mean, as fans, we could say we want this to happen, we want this to happen, we want this to happen, and we want to stick to this and this and this, and it ends up being too close to the original game, and it's just, when you sit down and play it, even though you were involved in suggesting that, you're thinking, this is just like the other game, it's boring. You want the new part in it, and hopefully the new generation of gamers. So we're going to have the generation of gamers from 15 years ago and the new generation of gamers. Hopefully that new generation can bring something new to the game. So hopefully between all of us and the studios, hopefully this is going to be awesome. This would be a milestone for the gaming industry. I mean, this could be something massive, not just for Ubisoft, but it could have massive impact on the gaming industry as a whole. This will be the first community-led production of the game.
This could be the next pay-to-play.
Yeah.
If anyone doesn't know what that is, you've never played on Steam.
Yeah. This could be massive, and fingers crossed, we're hoping it is going to be massive. Obviously, you've seen the trailer, you've heard our thoughts.
Join Project Space Monkey.
Yes. Join Project Space Monkey. Sign up for it. Get involved. If you don't like this game, when it comes out and you weren't involved, you have less room to bitch. Because seriously, if you don't get involved, then you could have missed out on making a difference. Get on board, get involved in what could possibly be history for the gaming industry. So join Project Space Monkey, the link is below. Enjoy, hope you've enjoyed this episode. We'll see you again tomorrow for our last in
E3 special.
The E3 special week, yes. If we don't include anything in this week that you want us to look in depth, hit us at the comments below.
All the social media accounts, which will also be below.
And also, Luke's personal social media is
Luke_Leorusis.
And that's at Twitter. So, until tomorrow, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you haven't seen our previous videos from this week, find a link in the description below. Yesterday's video will pop up around there. And, as always, hope to see you next time. Bye bye.
Ciao.